Lakers?
I'm your host, Frank the Tank Lopez. I'm ready to fight a kid if it happens. If one kid says one dumb thing tomorrow about Baker Mayfield or anything, I'm punching a kid. Boom!
Mr. Brotherly Love here, Chris Giacobello.
I know how to turn the mics on, Dan.
That's a good thing to know.
We got it. Progress. Where is this Ronaldo slander? Why do you have Ronaldo slander? Where is this banter coming from?
My name's Dan Dale, a.k.a. Double D.
You're quiet. I can barely hear you.
Why am I quiet? Why am I quiet?
Dan, you're quiet.
How am I ever quiet?
Here is The Blitz on 91.3 FM.
Live here from Buffalo State University.
Welcome to a beautiful Friday afternoon here at the Buffalo State University campus. I am your host, Frank the Tank Lopez. What a transcendent Friday it is. A lot of emotions going on. Perhaps some in my body, some in my head. But we'll get into that. That's just later talk. But joining me, as always, everyone's best friend. One of my best friends, Double D Dan Dale.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. And over there in Studio B, you know him. You love him. I love him so much. Such a cutie patootie. The ethereal Chris Giacobello.
I'm excited to talk about breasts today.
Yeah! Woo!
The football team.
Hey,
we love breasts.
Everyone listen, calm down. Calm down. Soccer. What's wrong with you? Get out of your head.
League One, not Uber Eats.
Uber,
I forgot.
DoorDash?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
The legit McDonald's league.
Legitimate. Ronald McDonald looking boys.
They get a McDouble every Sunday with them medium fries and a large high C.
Now they're getting a what? Big Mac McChicken or something like that?
Chicken Big Mac.
Yeah, Chicken Big Mac. That's what it is.
Yeah, Chicken Big Mac. Coming soon to the U.S.
Did you see Kai Cenat was like, he advertised it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was everyone's Thursday?
It was good, I guess.
You know, it was a good day. It was it wasn't good for one certain thing, but in general, it was the last day before
A beautiful Friday.
the depths of hell opened up with the Sabre season. So
yes, we will talk about it. We will talk about it, of course.
yeah,
of course.
I know, but it was okay.
There is something that
Is
did
there something?
that did occur yesterday.
It did occur.
You know, had rugby practice, went to one of the coach's house, watched film, and during that, I was watching the game, the Thursday night football game between the Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Thursday night.
And I was
Thursday night football.
football, and I was enjoying it. You know, that first half, loved it. Sterling Shepard catches a touchdown. Mike Evans has 2 tutties.
Sterling Shepard actually caught a touchdown?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was back to the Sooner days.
Yeah.
I guess when you leave the Giants, you really...
You explode somewhere else.
Yeah.
Still, Rashad White's running the ball with him right now is a liability. But I guess now running the ball with Buck Earring could possibly be a liability.
Hey. That was just one fumble. I can't talk today.
Hey!
But that was one fumble. We're all human here, okay? Okay. Cut you guys some slack. He is also a rookie. Okay.
That's why I'm not as...
Okay.
And, you know, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. The Buccaneers lose in overtime to the Atlanta Falcons after giving Ken Darrell, whatever his stupid name is, Hodge, 2 catches the entire night, one of them being the 55-yard touchdown. And
Is this the first time a QB won while throwing over 50 passes?
Did Baker throw over 50 passes?
No.
Kirko did.
Kirko did.
Oh, Kirko did?
Over 50
And they
passes.
Oh, wow.
509 yards.
Yeah, you know, while Matty Ice was there,
Yeah.
just
Matty
broke his
Ice
record. Was
in
just like, you know what?
in the rafters.
Saw Matty Ice in the stands, was like, you know what, buddy?
You're mine.
I'm going to do the impossible.
And
He did the opposite, Matt Ryan.
I guess I'll rant a little bit. Offensively, I'm I'm not upset. Liam Cohen was doing his thing all night. It kind of towed off a little bit towards the end, only be able to put 3 points, field goal after field goal. But I still wasn't upset with the offense.
Young Hwae Koo, the second best thing to come out of South Korea. After my son. Young Min's son.
Yeah, whatever. I
knew you would have laughed. I knew you were going to get a crack out of that, Dan.
It's awful.
Thank you.
What an awful, awful thing. You, no matter who's out there, and Zion McCollum, you played your ass off last night. You, on a team, on a defense that let up 509 passing yards. It's an embarrassment. It was 509 yards, and we took him into overtime. It's an embarrassment.
Goes to show you what kind of team you played last week.
Every single time Kirk Cousins stepped back, I saw exactly where the ball was going, but guess who wasn't there? A Buccaneers defender. Oh!
Yeah, you guys don't have a defense. That was very telling, especially, Frank, my dad did want to tell you, we picked up Buccaneers defense in fantasy this week in one of our leagues.
Oh, boy.
He would like to say, never, please fire your defense into a ball, the sun, and please have them stay in Florida and never come up here again.
Well, here's what I have to say to.
How are you feeling about Todd Bowles now, Frank?
Not
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's how I feel.
Yeah!
We're back to it, baby. Todd Bowles.
I
You
really-
have the ball. You think this is over now? You think this bit's done? We get the ball back. Levante David, absolute, picks the ball right out of the air. Continues to add to his first ballot Hall of Fame career. Does it time and time again. Gets the sack. Gets the pick. We give the ball back with 1:44. 1st and 10. Rashad White. Guess what hasn't been working all night? We're doing it again. We're doing it again. Hey, Bucky. Hasn't been just you. The run game just isn't working. We're going to run the ball. And you know what? You're going to fumble the ball. You're going to fumble it. No, that's for Sean McDermott.
Come on.
That's for Sean McDermott.
This is for Todd Bowles. It's Todd Bowles. I really need you too. You understand me, sir?
I hope he's listening to this.
You can't give up 500 passing yards, get the ball back with 1:44 left, give up the ball, take it in overtime, and lose on a 55-yard touchdown reception, which, by the way, was apparently a 4-yard pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really turned that
He
upfield.
just parted the red F and C, and everyone was just like, we're just going to watch this. We're just going to let this happen.
Talk about
Because Jesus Christ, no one decided to play defense that night. It's despicable.
How do you think I felt last week?
I miss Antoine Winfield Jr. I miss him so much. There's a reason that he was voted All-Pro. There's a reason he's first team All-Defense. I don't care what anyone says about Kyle Hamilton. No, this now proves Antoine Winfield Jr. is the best safety in the league. I don't. It's embarrassing. Because there's no way that we beat the Lions at home. There's no way we absolutely just destroy the Eagles. And now the Commanders win is looking better and better every week. But we lose to the Broncos embarrassingly, and we let up 500 passing yards to Kirk Cousins.
Big Kirko.
These two losses have been so embarrassing. It's not even been close. At least if maybe maybe this game was close, but we took it to overtime, we lost by 6 on a touchdown. It didn't feel close. It's 500 passing yards. That's awful. It's disgusting.
It's insane.
I don't know what changed in the second half. You guys were doing
We were
so
phenomenal.
well. And then Falcons started bringing pressure on the offense.
Baker
is him.
Baker's him when it comes to escaping the
Baker
pocket.
is him.
It's,
I gotta admit, I did not expect Baker
for escaping pocket,
to
Josh
escape,
Allen, Baker Mayfield.
Yep, escape pocket, step up, do a run, 9 yards, 10 yards. He was amazing. I give Baker all his props.
Yeah, he
was still baking.
I don't even want to
He
say
was.
like he's the only one that showed up. Is it really felt like the offense was there to win.
Well, except your run offense. Really, everything but your run offense.
Those two, I'm not even going to mention the face mask because at that point, I don't. Yes,
It's a terrible miss.
Is it a terrible miss? Absolutely. I don't want to be on here and be like, well, the refs screwed us, even though the entire internet was very much like, wow, that's like a very blatant. I do agree. It should have been called. It's an awful mistake not to call that, but I'm going to, for the team and being a fan of this team, it doesn't matter because we still have 500 passing yards.
Yeah.
We still let a rookie who only had one catch on the night catch his second yard and get a 55-yard yak touchdown to the house. They can miss a face mask. I do not care because it doesn't, like, we were awful on defense. Levante David showed up to play. Zion McCollum, who is still the number one ranked cornerback and who was doing everything he possibly can to keep the team in, and Vita Vea. It really felt like those three were the only ones on defense that at least tried to show up. And all three of them made fantastic plays throughout the night. Everyone else just decided we're done. I miss Kalijah Cansey. I miss Antoine Winfield Jr. It just hurts. It just sucks to lose a game like that.
You want Devin White back?
Not the time.
That'll help your defense.
Not the time.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, buddy? Oh,
You think I want Devin White back?
you're treating me like Todd Bowles now? That's crazy.
After offering me if I want Devin White back?
Look, you said your defense wasn't there.
Devin White's not the answer, Chris. No! Stop it! Devin White's not the answer.
Believe.
You guys can have fun with him healthy scratching him every game. And him liking every single Buccaneers thing that's happening right now.
Look, I'm glad we got this early bye because I don't have to suffer.
Don't have to suffer this week. Good for you, Chris. Good for you.
Congrats. When the Commanders win and everyone else wins, you'll be bumped down to third or fourth.
Red October, baby.
Oh, we're not there yet. Shut up. We haven't got to baseball. I'm going to end him. We're not there yet. But rant's done. Baker Mayfield, he's still in top 5 for MVP for me. Absolutely. Mike Evans, the greatest Buccaneer of all time. There's no doubt in my head. Chris Godwin, once we pay him, he will also be the second greatest offensive player in Buccaneers history. Baker Mayfield, if we win a Super Bowl with him, the third greatest. But, man.
The defense just really failed them.
That's it. It's just, there's no way, like, I'm not putting this loss on the offense. I'm not putting this loss on Baker Mayfield. I'm not putting this loss on not one.
New Jersey scored.
Again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
And it's not even like I'm going to I don't even want to really blame that much Rashad and Bucky because it's not even like the holes are opening. And I love Liam Cohen, but it shows to me, because even in the Rams, when they had Cam Akers, the run game wasn't really like the primary, offensive way of moving the ball. It wasn't. And it's still the same now where it's, hey, I know sometime at this point in this drive, we're going to get the ball to either Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, maybe Kate Otten, maybe Jalen McMillan, or maybe Trey Palmer, or now Sterling Shepard. We know that is a definite. But how do we get from point A to like point A, point C, whatever it is? 1.1 to 1.2. Run the ball. But the offensive line is in shambles right now. And when it's in shambles, guess what doesn't happen? Guess what's not created? Holes for Rashad White or Bucky Irvin to run through. So it's either we have to pitch it out and hope that Chris Godwin or Mike Evans can throw out a decent block for them to at least get 5 or more yards, or just run it up the middle like we're always doing and just kind of hope that a hole opens. But since our offensive line is so badly hurt, no hole is ever being created.
Yeah.
So there's no point. We just have to rely on Rashad White or Bucky Irvin to muscle up and push some guys back and maybe get another yard or two. But it feels like every time they run with the ball, we're averaging maybe a yard or two.
Yep.
So that's the only part of the offense that I do not like. It was the same last year. I talked about it all last year. Dan, you remember, Chris, you remember how much I did not like Rashad White last season until literally like week 12, 13.
Very true.
Start
It was
Bucky
the
Irving.
same thing as the Bills. It took a long time to get James Cook kind of hot, and then
cook.
what finally
Yeah.
happened.
Now he's cooking.
Now and they cook with him, and Rachaad White was cooking till the end of the season. It's just unlike James Cook, who's been able to keep it up. Woo, fall off.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
But I will say I'm really liking the thing
That's
as I'm
a
seeing.
wahoo.
Other than the fumble, which also had the missed face mask, which I should be making it a bigger thing because it is a terrible miss. I'm going to say it, terrible miss. But the way the defense played, it's almost like undeserving for it to be called.
Yeah, it felt like it didn't matter.
It felt like no matter what, like it just didn't matter for the game. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Bucky way more than I am with Rachaad White. And I love Rachaad White. I really do. He's probably my favorite running back more than Lenny, because we got Lenny from Jacksonville, so it's like he's not a homegrown. Like, I love Rachaad White because it's homegrown. I love Bucky Irving now because it's homegrown. I like those kind of players for the Buccaneers. And yes, Baker isn't homegrown, but like it feels like it. It feels like this is supposed to be his home, which is why I think I like him way more than Tom.
You're right.
Even though Tom brought me Super Bowl, and that's what's fun. But it's like, I know how I think we can all agree that this team can be really good. What if the defense gets healthy again and we get all our primary pieces back? Can we all agree that the Buccaneers are a top, maybe 3-4 team in the NFC?
Yeah,
they,
you can say that.
Okay, why did it take everyone 5 seconds?
Because I was looking at my matchup. I'm sorry.
Okay.
you gotta think if they
When
are
healthy. Because remember,
healthy,
we've beaten the
yes.
Lions injured, and we've beaten the Eagles injured. They were also
Right.
injured, but we beat them offensively as well, where they had everyone.
right.
So it's like we've beaten the teams, and the Commanders are first.
Right, you just lost some
We've lost 2
lousy
games.
that I mean Denver is pretty lousy.
And it's
But
just-
I mean they also beat the Jets and a lot of people had high hopes for the Jets.
exactly.
So I mean it could just be that Denver just I don't know what Sean Payton's plan is, but it's working in some degree.
It could just be like an overlooking of them.
And I really don't think the Falcons are better than you.
I really don't believe they are.
I really just think they adjusted better than you did.
In the second half, absolutely.
You guys just didn't adjust to what they adjusted to because they actually started to get pressure on your offense.
And it just led to Baker having to make fantastic runs, which were great runs. It was leading to first downs.
And you know if the fumble doesn't happen, game was over. I mean, it was at
if
2 minutes 20.
Fumble
when-
doesn't happen, we win.
Right. It was 2 minutes 20 when the fumble happened.
Yep. And then Levante David makes the pick. We get the ball back at 1 minute
Right.
44. We just run the ball, and it's
Yeah,
we
it was
punch
very-
we punch it over. It's
it-
like insane.
It was very confusing to me that on like 3rd and 20 some, you guys just did a run up the middle.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
when there was still a couple seconds left before the 2 minute warning.
Hot balls. God.
It really was very confusing. I don't know if that was a Bulls call. I don't know if that was a Liam Cohen call.
I refuse to believe that was Liam Cohen. I refuse to believe it.
Because I gotta admit, if you're 3rd and 20 and you can somehow gain to field goal range,
Just get it to field goal range, or put
Get
it
it
at
to
least
field goal range.
At least get 10 to 15 yards.
even if you
And then the
miss
punt
the
is that
kick,
much longer for them.
even if you miss the kick, I mean,
I'm angry.
you really
It
had
shows.
a better chance. And plus, I mean, really, your special teams came to play.
Yeah. Chase McLaughlin, I love you.
Yep.
I love you so much.
Your special teams blocked the field goal.
Yep.
That would have actually, if you would have thought about it, they make that field goal. If Young Koo didn't miss that first field goal
By the way, ball don't lie.
or get blocked on the 3rd one, they would have won the game in regulation.
Ball don't lie.
But they really just
Ball don't lie, baby.
ball don't lie, and Atlanta's getting, at least in my opinion, a lot of lucky wins.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, no way in hell does a muffed punt that falls back into the end zone should win you the game, but it does. Their offense didn't score a single touchdown that game. That's embarrassing.
and here's
That
the thing.
is embarrassing.
I don't even want to say that maybe this was a lucky win. I think it was a really good win for them. Because, 500 yards. But also,
Oh, yeah.
you threw 500 yards.
And only
it
scored-
It took you to overtime.
Yeah, You only scored 30 in regulation, and then the one. I mean, really, you get rid of the 55-yard play. I mean, he's really down to 450, and probably they would have ran it a couple of times after that. So, I mean, he would still be close to 500, but it's not really 500.
Exactly. So it's like...
It was just a great play by Cordell Hodge. I got to admit that you guys,
Zion McCollum executed on the tackle, missed it, and then everyone else just kind of stared and watched.
I can't believe that Drake London was cleared to come back into the game. That was shocking for me.
That was a little wild.
I
thought for sure he was knocked out.
I will say this with as much trying to be positive for this guy, I never would have thought Ray McLeod was an actual NFL wide receiver.
Yeah.
Who in the right mind would have said, "Oh yeah, Ray, that returner guy, he's a receiver. He's a third."
Who would have said in 2024 Ray McLeod?
Who would have? Who would have? I mean,
my bingo card.
Darnell Mooney. Oh my God, did Mooney have like a hot and cold night? Like he would make amazing play here, then on 3rd and 6, drop a wide open ball, then score a touchdown, then drop it. It's like he was so hot and cold.
I'm.
It really is that defense let you down.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Last season, I definitely would have been like, season's over. Like, it's over. But for some reason, and I think it's that dumb word called hope, that I know how good this team can be. And I know how good this team is. It's just injuries on the defensive side of the ball is hurting us. It's destroying us. We are missing Antoine so much. And it showed every game that we still allow these big plays to happen that would not occur if Antoine Winfield Jr. is on the field. It's end of story.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like once we kind of start really just kind of getting the gang back together for the regular season, we can start pushing all the way to the playoffs. Because I think I truly believe that's where we end up, is the playoffs.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm not. Last night I was mad. I was at Good Bar with Justin because we went after watching film, and we had a couple buzz balls. If you know what a buzz ball is, I was a little buzzed off the buzz ball.
Oh, they have more of those there?
No, we just went to the.
Oh, you just went to the mart
to the 2-4.
Okay.
And I was just like, let me just crack one, and so watched it right on the TV. Watched it happen. Slammed my fist on the table at Good Bar and just put my head down. Just put my head right down for like 2 minutes. And I just feel Justin's arm going, "You're okay.
It's okay.
You're okay." And I go, "I'm not. I'm very." But now that I have time to process everything, there's no more alcohol in my system. I'm still upset at the loss. I'm not doubtful of the team going forward. Because it took them 500 passing yards and overtime to beat us. And that's supposed to be the best team in the NFC South. I'm just saying. And with our injured defense, it took them 500 passing yards into overtime and a missed face mask call. That's all I'm saying. It took all of that for the best team in the NFC South to beat us. Uh-oh, something's happening.
Dan he's
don't tell
not
me,
having a good time over there.
Don't tell me what happened. Don't tell me it went from 3 to 4. Oh.
No, they had a power play and they've had 2-3 really good chances and they can't capitalize.
This game legit. All right, well, should we talk Sabres for like 5 minutes real quick, just to kind of talk about the beginning of the season?
Sure.
Sabres currently they
down
opened
3-0.
They opened the season against the New Jersey Devils today
in Prague,
an hour and 25 minutes ago in Prague.
Shot it right at the pads.
All right. Now we know what happened there.
Dan is going through emotions right now, if you can't tell.
I hate Markstrom. Markstrom needs to be fired into a sun.
Yeah. So if you have not been watching the game, or you just want to know what's going on right now, or you didn't know that the season was back today, I completely understand, because it's October 4th on at 1:00.
Don't worry, I don't blame you.
But the Sabres are down 3-0. Yes, but this team.
I know a lot of people will say same old Sabres. I would like to say, shot-wise, 16-15.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's the one thing missing right now is just getting the puck in the back of the net.
Yep.
That is the legitimate one thing missing right now.
Markstrom made an incredible save. Save of
Defensively?
the year,
Yeah.
maybe.
Already.
Defensively,
Mattias Samuelsson, if he doesn't make that awful pass,
Yep.
it stays 1-0 at that point.
Tage
Tage, if he
hit
just
the crossbar.
If he just lowers the puck a little bit, it is 1-1. For the penalty kill, they are sending one man to go pressure, and they're stacking the box. That's not Buffalo Sabres.
No.
It hasn't been the Buffalo Sabres identity for the past, I don't know,
10 years?
13 years. And it takes one man to possibly change all that. Now, obviously, they are down. It's just been a few mistakes, but this is a very young team. And they are still adapting to Lindy Ruff's, very aggressive play style.
Yep.
They're winning pucks on the board, which is insane. When they're in the
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry to cut you off.
Uh-oh.
The Sabres just dumped the puck down to make a change. It went off the post and stopped in icing.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I just can't. They actually did something to...
This is something you wouldn't have seen.
That's also something they're not doing. Like, they're doing the dump and chase or the dump and pass, but it's to change lines. It's not to actually go play the puck. They're not doing it to go get a goal.
Tanner already sent me a meme. The season is effing over.
Oh
It's
my-
effing over.
Tanner, no.
After one game?
Tanner, no.
After one game,
We
we're
still
already
got
at that
81
move.
left.
What are the boys saying?
Harrington's a little bit busy, so
Yeah.
Harrington
Harrington's-
hasn't said
What about
anything.
Joe
It's
Cal?
really just been me and Tanner going back and forth.
But has Tanner liked what he's seen so far?
Let me
But if
Let me
you
ask
but
him.
if you are watching the game or just have any questions or just comments so far about the game and just your, perhaps predictions so far for the Buffalo Sabres season, please call in.
I will say Tanner did lead off.
Jeez.
Sorry, 878-5104.
Please call in at 716-878-5104 if you want to talk about the Buffalo Sabres and the game going on and just for the season upcoming. But no, Dan, now you interrupt me.
Sorry, now I'll interrupt
Now
you.
you can talk your piece.
Tanner did originally lead the conversation with New Year's, same old Sabres. Turn it over in front of our own net and leads to a goal.
That's what
Some
Mattias
things
Samuelsson-
never change. And then I asked him, have you liked what you have seen? He put no.
Jeez.
But at this point, I've seen UPL get hung out to dry so many times, I'm just numb to it.
Mattias Samuelsson, it's in his DNA as a Sabre. All right? He's part of the old guard. It's in his DNA to do that.
I will say Clifton made a couple of checks that I did not expect him to make.
Yeah.
Like, he actually went for bodies. That was not him last year.
No.
That was not him last year at all.
Everyone's just way more physical this year.
Yeah, Kubel, Greenway, really, really good sign.
Love Jordan Greenaway.
I mean, the defense looks improved, very much so.
Is
a
your
lot better.
porked up white boy playing, Dan?
No.
No Krebs.
Sad.
It's very-
My guy's playing.
right.
My guy's
Jordan
playing pretty
Greenway.
well. Jordan Greenway's playing pretty nice.
He actually dived out to hit a puck, and he actually hit it.
That's the thing. He's not a points guy.
Wow.
No,
He's a brutal guy.
He's an enforcer.
Yeah.
Look at
he's
that.
very much.
What happened?
Oh!
Live reaction to a goal here.
No. They did send it down. They did actually do the dump. They got the puck, and
As
then
soon as I
it was
say-
just too far.
As soon as I say it,
Lafferty has it. Lafferty sends it back to the top.
Dan, have
What?
you seen the sad news? I only found out because of fantasy.
No.
Khalil Shakir
Oh.
is officially out.
Oh yeah, I
What?
knew that.
Oh, you didn't tell me that, buddy.
Yeah, I knew that since
Wow.
this morning, bud.
My guy.
I thought we were gonna get to that later because Royal Decree bit must be
you
happening
didn't tell me
today.
Nico scored.
Yeah, Nico scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico scored. He got a third off. He got the third goal off the. It actually went off the backboard. They got it behind the net, the Devils. Then they passed it straight up with UP, like halfway out of the circle.
Okay.
And he just put it away on the other side, and UP couldn't stretch back over.
Now I feel bad.
I needed the Nico goal.
He did
Yay!
need the Nico goal. I
Is
will.
that on your parlay? You got
No,
a parlay
No,
going?
no,
The
fantasy
fantasy
team.
league with Alex.
Oh.
Also, I finally decided on a team name.
Oh,
What is it?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
So I
didn't hear that
have
part.
both. I
I'm
have
deaf.
both Kachucks.
Oh my god.
Even though one of them's hurt already.
One of them is on IR. I have 3 players on IR. It's ridiculous. One of them shouldn't be. I was so excited for Patrick Laine.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate.
He's at least not out for the year.
Yeah.
He's
but
at least
it's-
not out for the year.
But like, God, I hate.
I know, we all hate
Also, if we're gonna stick
Toronto.
on, if we're gonna stick on Panthers talk. I mean, not Panthers talk, but hockey talk real quick.
Oh,
Stanley Cup champions.
Stanley Cup champions Florida Panthers played a preseason game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I think it's the second to last one. One of our rookies, I believe his name is it's something Davies.
Is it Frank Lopez?
Wish laid a nice.
It's Paul Maurice's son.
Oh my god, I wish no, but he laid a nice hit on Victor Hedman,
Oh,
like a clean, nice hit. And what does Kucherov do? What he always does best. I'm so glad that the playoffs are over and we're done talking nice about each other. I hate Lightning. I hate the Tampa Bay Lightning. I hate their fans. Now they're all in our comments like, that was a disgusting hit. He should be suspended. Both heads were up. Both were looking. Did not change direction at all. Was a clean, big hit. You are a bunch of sissies.
You tell him, buddy.
And it's weird. I know the guy who likes that likes the Rays and the Buccaneers hates the Lightning. It's weird. I get it. I don't understand it either. Just how I grew up. Suck it. That's all I got to say. All right? But Lightning fans are so different than everything else. Because Rays fans, we're different. All right? We don't really count. Buccaneers fans, they're crack addicts. I'll be honest. All right? Doesn't matter. Lightning fans, let's say, all right, of New York City, you have like the boroughs. You have Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
cool, right? Like those are the cool people. And then you got the people out on like Long Island, but not like, not like Nassau County. I'm talking like
Oh
far
my
out at the tip of
God.
Long Island, like Hamptons, right?
okay, yeah.
That's Lightning people.
That's
Are the
crazy.
absolute just scum of the earth. Just live somewhere nice, so they just need to brag about it every single day.
Oh, it's
and
like
just
how
use that as their personality to then have a team in that area and be able to be like, we're better than you. Nah.
it's kind of like how people brag that they live in Beverly Hills in like California.
Exactly.
Kind of, yeah.
It's disgusting. I'm sick and tired of it. Sick of it. That's just my little rant on the Panthers Lightning game. By the way, we won. F the Lightning.
Buffalo.
it's like-
You won in preseason?
I don't. When it comes to the Lightning, it does not matter.
Okay.
A win is a win
It makes
anytime we
sense.
play it. It's big brother, little brother, but now it's big brother, big brother. Doesn't matter. Because if the Panthers can somehow, because it's really looking like it, ladies and gentlemen, that the Panthers can go back to the Stanley Cup final and win back Stanley Cup champions, it'll be the same as the Lightning, just a different order. They won 2 in a row, lost the last one. We lost the first one, would win 2 in a row. It would be big brother from now on. They have nothing to talk about on us. Nothing. Literally zero. Nothing. God. Zip. Zero. Nada. All right. That's all I got.
Oh my God, UV is scaring the life out of me. He came out of the net one side, then he almost didn't get back in time to the other side with a clean, wide open net for New Jersey. He just whiffed. And UP just now may have saved, but oh my God. Oh, he whiffed so hard. So hard. It was a wide open net. Oh my God, this is not
Not good.
good.
Isn't no bueno, Dan?
No, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new
10
day.
a.m. Don't worry.
That's where I'm at. Tomorrow's a new day.
That's fair, bud.
It's still the first game. Come on.
It's
It's only one game.
Remember, our preseason was a little bit different because we
Exactly.
decided to go
Yep.
to
Yeah, you guys had to go to
Germany. So,
But you know what?
like, I don't like to make excuses, but I will for the first game of the year. I will give, like, I think in my eyes, the Sabres get, like, maybe in my eyes, 5 excuses a year where I can just say, that's just not right.
Yeah.
I'm taking this as one of the 5 excuses. I'm like, they look different. They look better. I know some people are complaining on Twitter of like, why is nobody in front of the net on the power play? Why is, why are we not playing defense? And I'm like, we are playing defense. I get it. Yeah, they've gotten outworked a little bit, but it doesn't help when Markstrom is like on Vesna candidate watch already. I mean, I will say it does always suck. I do feel like the one thing that does happen to the Sabres is that every time, I don't know if they just come in with a little bit of extra, like, pep in their step, but oh my God, does it seem like every goalie, every year, just gets, like against the Sabres?
Anthony Stolarz.
Anthony Stolarz. Oh my God.
You know what? We're not taking a break. Because we'll take a break when we have to do the picks soon. But Chris.
What's up, buddy?
You said a phrase that I may personally not like. I, in fact, hate. But it invokes what is, I think, the greatest period in sports. Love the Stanley Cup. It is the second greatest. Because to me, playoff baseball is the greatest. And here's Hawaii.
Third, nibble at first. The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled. Right field. Freelick back. At the wall. Out of here! It's out of here! Alonso, an opposite field home run. And the Mets had the lead. Pete Alonso, the polar bear, takes Devin Williams deep. And here in the ninth, the comeback kids have done it again. It's 3-2 Mets.
The comeback kids have done it again. The New York Mets, the OMG Mets, the Mason Mets. On the brink of elimination, top 9, 1 out, runners on the corners. A hitter that's been kind of ice cold, throughout the season. But that's where the polar bear thrives, baby. Hits a 3-run blast to put the Mets on top of the 9th. And the Mets would win the game 4-2 to eliminate the Milwaukee Bum Brewers because they can never get past the first round ever. And it's evident to this day. And now the divisional series are set for playoff baseball, baby.
It is funny. I did see something that winning the first game is pivotal if you are going to win in the wild card. And that's because I believe all but one team, ever since this was introduced in 2022, has lost after winning game 1. Has lost the series. Let me rephrase so it sounds
I was going to say, what?
better. Yeah. No, they've only lost the series. Here, let me see if I can bring it up. I know I have it saved. Here we go. So in 2020, never mind. 2022, all 4 teams that won the first game, so the Guardians, the Mariners, the Phillies, and the Padres, actually went on to win the series in 2023. The Texans, the Diamondbacks, the
Texans? You mean the Rangers?
Rangers. Texas Rangers. Oh my God. I get thrown off by that every time. Every time I see the T, I'm like, Texans. The Rangers, Diamondbacks, Phillies, and Detroit. Did I skip one? No, I did skip one. Sorry. The Twins, the Rangers, the Diamondbacks, the Phillies.
Yeah, but that was Minnesota's first time getting past the first round in so long.
They all won game 1. They all won the series. Then this year, Detroit, Kansas City, Mets, Padres, all win game 1, all win the series. So really, it's just winning game 1.
I'm telling you, go back to the 1-game format.
I don't understand why we need to do this best of 3. I don't. I know Alex said, it should be a best of 5. No! This is the wild card!
He said that?
Alex.
It's the wild card.
It's the wild card.
This ain't a divisional. What?
You ramp it up.
It's already too much at best of 3. Best of 5, I'm not watching.
I really think it should be.
I
think it works perfectly with 1 to 5 to 7.
It's called the wild card. Yes, if you win the division and you have to play in the wild card, that means you weren't the best team in the league. And That means if you win, that means if the Brewers have to play in the wild card, what a shame, because you won the division, but you weren't the best team. The best teams get the bye.
So it's even
Outrageous.
It's even funny if you want to make.
And by the way, half the teams that won their divisions are trash anyway.
Yeah.
They would be third or fourth in any other division.
Yeah.
The AL East, my God, half division winners would even be fourth.
Yep.
Ah!
But it's funny when
I'm hot.
You tell him, buddy.
you look at the wild card and you're like, oh well, a division winner's got to play in the wild card. The number 2 seed in the NFL has to play in the wild card too, right?
Yep.
You understand?
It used to not be like that.
Well, if you want the division winners to give them a bye, if you want to give all 3 a bye, what you need to do, add 3 more teams into the playoffs. 3. You understand that is not viable in any way for any league. Because basically it means you can be utter trash and make it. You can't do that. You can't. Because you would need to add an extra game and you would have to find a team.
Extra game, you have to throw in an extra week at some point.
Right. It makes no sense to give all 3 teams a bye. Plus, like you said, most of the times the Central is utter dog.
Absolute dog water.
Like, this is the first year that all 3 out of the 4 teams left are Central teams.
And for the National League side, we say it all the time. How many times can the Brewers win their division?
Yeah.
And they get eliminated in the wild card.
Yep.
They do. It's what they do. I don't care anymore about division winners. It doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Especially the last division winner. If they're that good, they should be able to beat the wild card team, no problem.
Guess what?
There shouldn't be a problem.
Yankees won the division, and they have one of the best records, and they're one of the top teams in the American League and MLB. They get a bye.
Right.
The Guardians, the second best team in the American League, second best record, they get the bye. National League, Dodgers obviously, and Phillies obviously. Top 2 teams get 2 byes for the playoffs. It's that simple. If the Brewers wanted to be in there, they should have won more.
Right. Same with the
Baltimore.
Same with you could have went with Toronto the 1 year if they would have won more.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just
like same with the Astros. The Astros just snuck their little butts in.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect that Detroit won because it showed that the third team, who is usually a division winner, usually sneaks in and needs to be proven.
Because remember, that if it wasn't for the total collapse of the Mariners, that's Mariners in that position.
Yep.
The Astros just got hot at the right time, and they faced an even hotter team. And that division kind of sucked for most of the year.
Yep. I mean,
So
Rangers are nothing what they were.
Automatically give them a bye.
Angels are nothing what they were.
When the Tigers have the better record, they have the better run differential. Why should they not get a bye over the Astros? Just they won the division?
Right.
No. There's no reason for that. Zero.
How are you not commissioner of the MLB, Frank?
I wish. I would undo so much. I would step in to save the Athletics. I would. Oh,
trust me. I guess there was word that the late Padres owner, I forget what his name was. Give me 1 second.
Was
here.
it Jim Brown? Was it Father Padre?
Father
Padre.
Father.
If anyone can speak Spanish out there.
Father.
Father.
Peter Seidler?
Yeah, I got no clue.
SEIDLER.
I don't like owners like that. I only know my owner and I know the Yankees owner.
Well, supposedly you should like him because he was going to step in and say Oakland doesn't need to be relocated. He was going to step in.
Buddy.
The only reason any other MLB owner didn't step in is because if they ever want to do it, if they ever want to relocate, then that becomes a problem for them because it would be a standard that they set for themselves.
You mean the White Sox?
Yeah.
You mean Chicago? You mean the White Sox?
Yeah, I mean Chicago.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
They need to.
The day I'm very upset for Oakland just because that team is just it's baseball history.
Yep.
The White Sox best player right now is Andrew Benintendi.
Oh God.
if this was 2016, this team's a powerhouse.
Not Andrew Benintendi.
It's unfortunately 2024, and Andrew Benintendi cannot be your best player.
Nope.
So
Not at all.
I'd be okay with that. But the divisional series sets are made on the American League side. Oh my God. We got
Okay,
Phillies, Mets, Yankees.
Yeah. Well, here. Let's put a
nationally.
slash.
Let's put
Asterisk. Little asterisk. Yeah.
next to Mets. I just loved David Wright as a kid, so I just kind of assumed.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is,
I did buy a Pete Alonso jersey in 2019
oh,
his
yeah,
rookie year because I was like,
no, it's fine.
if I love the
It's
Mets,
fine.
I'm fucking.
Jesus, this guy.
The effing Mets.
This guy.
The effing Mets.
This guy for real.
Of course.
Even
Of course.
in on the producer chair. My man had that much passion.
You should hear how he talks about Jeff Skinner.
Oh, you should hear the things I have to say about Jeff Skinner, newest Edmonton Oiler.
Oh my God.
I'm glad I caught it.
Yeah.
I was gonna let it go.
Just a reaction, a delayed reaction.
I really thought you went effing. It was so quick.
That's what I thought I said too. And then I'm like, I heard the K. I'm like, I heard a K.
It's like ship.
Fire
We're already
truck.
at ship.
I definitely meant to say effing, and then I was like, I heard K.
I
Oh
heard it.
no!
I heard it loud and clear, buddy.
Oh my God. Also, end of the second period, Sabres are down 3-0. Shots were actually 11-8 Buffalo.
See,
Look,
they're fine.
They're going to come back in the third period.
They could.
Oh
See
God.
it. 3 goals.
Assume the role of the comeback cats, the cardiac cats. Anyway, divisional series sets. We'll start with Tigers, Guardians. This is going to be a fun series.
Why do I really
Is
want
it?
to see the Tigers win?
Why do I also really want to see the Tigers?
win?
Tony the Tiger?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Christopher. But
Frosted Flakes, baby.
here's the thing.
They're great.
I think their bullpen is better.
Yep.
I think the rotation's better.
Yep.
The Guardians, it's Emmanuel Clase and who else? No one. Not really.
Oh God.
The lineup was just
I mean,
really
Shane
good.
Bieber's there.
Yeah, but Shane Bieber's okay. He's not going to take you to 6 or 7.
Carrasco is now. Oh,
Yeah. So like that's the thing. Decent pitchers, they're not taking you into the 6th or the 7th. To then hopefully just bring in 1 reliever or 2 relievers if you have
right.
to. It's not happening. The Tigers have that. They have that ability.
Oh, Shane Bieber's actually on the IL.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, they're Tanner Beebe.
Yeah. Like the Tigers have
They don't even have Carrasco. I lied.
and also the Tigers also are really good offensively. Parker Meadows is flourishing.
Yep.
Which is insane.
Really,
So
and it's funny too. I found a stat about the Guardians and Tigers. They played each other the most times ever in history against each other. They played each other more than any other team that they faced. More than 2,300 meetings.
All right.
This is the first time
In the
that there will
playoffs?
be a postseason series between them.
That's insane, actually.
Insane.
That's why I think these matchups are really good.
Yep.
And then, I'm personally going to take the Tigers to
I'm
beat the
going to
Guardians.
take the Tigers.
Yeah.
Tigers,
Tigers.
and then we'll
In
switch.
Rar.
Rar.
You know,
XD.
we'll
Not the
and then
XD.
the other side of the American League. It's MVP candidate versus MVP candidate. It's Kansas City Royals versus the New York Yankees.
If it's not the Yankees, we revolt. If we do not win, we revolt.
Who's we?
Me, Alex, Spike.
Yankees
I was
are winning.
Majority of the country is not on your side, pair.
Oh, of course not.
In fact, I would say about 90% of the country is not on your side.
Yep.
I'm on
So
Dan's side.
There's no one. What?
What?
That's wild.
How is that wild?
So here's the thing.
That I want to be on my guy's side?
The only way, not the only way, because there's many ways for the Yankees to win this.
There's lots
But
of ways.
the X factor is going to be Aaron Judge.
Oh, Jordan Greenway is also hurt.
I'm going to cry.
So is Kubel.
I'm going to cry.
Rip.
But the biggest X factor heading into this series
It's Juan Soto.
No. It's Aaron Judge.
No.
Because I'm sorry, but Aaron Judge and the playoffs somehow do not work together right now. It's been a mess for Aaron Judge in the playoffs.
No, he needs to prove it.
And there's a reason that the Yankees signed with this much money.
Mm-hmm.
It's to become the clutch player that the Yankees are known to have when it comes to October baseball.
Yep.
And Aaron Judge needs to be that. If he's the captain, and if he's the over $300 million man, he needs to be the clutch player when it comes to the playoffs. And Aaron Judge is yet to do that. Giancarlo Stanton has more clutch hit in the playoffs than Aaron Judge. And Giancarlo Stanton barely plays baseball anymore.
I am excited to see how Volpe does.
I would like to see how Volpe does.
I'm very excited to see how Volpe does.
I'm excited to see this team play.
I mean, and here's the thing. I know this is probably just me wanting things to work out. AL Central battle, Detroit, Cleveland. NL East battle, Mets, Phillies.
NL West.
NL West battle, San Diego, Dodgers. The only one that is between two different divisions is Kansas City, New York.
You know what? This used to be like an old rivalry.
Yeah.
Like this is like a rivalry that hasn't been. Because obviously when you think Yankees rivalry, it's the Red Sox.
Right.
Subway Series with the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very underrated rivalry like back in the 70s and 80s.
And we should win tomorrow. Michael Wacha is pitching. Even though he is 13-8.
I was gonna say Michael Walker's kind of been good this season.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole's though is pitching, right?
Yeah,
and
Garrett's
he's been good for the month of September.
Yeah.
That's where I think you guys definitely have the advantage is pitching.
I think we also have it in the lineup a little bit.
You do.
I did just not. I mean, Paul DeYoung's the starting shortstop. Let's just get that out of the way. He's the second baseman maybe, or it's Adam Frazier.
You're 1 through
Frazier,
4,
Adam
1 through
Frazier?
5.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
After that, where you kind of have to go player by player and like really evaluate who's who and what's what and what's better. Bless you.
Ooh, thank you.
But, and I'm not saying this to like be my anti-Yankee thing.
No.
I'm not saying like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would personally be happy to see the Yankees end up in the ALCS. World
Mm-hmm.
Series, no. But I would happy to see that. So maybe we can get Yankees Tigers.
I would really like to see Subway Series, World Series.
I would really want that too. But for some reason, I do not know why. But I just really, I'm kind of betting everything right now on Bobby Witt.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I think he's going to make some massive plays. And by the way,
I think it also depends how Perez does. If Perez
if Salvi can,
if Salvi is great, we're in trouble. If
Yeah.
Salvi is cold,
you guys,
we should have at least a little bit more of an edge.
but here's the thing. To me, this goes 5. This is a series that goes 5. I'm going to be honest. I think most of these series go 5. Other than like Detroit, Cleveland, I think most of these go to 5. But I'm not doing this out of my hate for the Yankees, Dan. I just want you to know that. Like, I'm really not.
No, I understand.
I'm using my baseball fan mind.
It doesn't sound like hate.
No. I'm just using this as like using at least the little knowledge I have of my baseball love and just kind of seeing how this is working out. I'm just going to go Kansas City. And you guys can pick the team as well.
Well, I mean, I'm probably not going to pick Kansas City.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that.
We're all different here.
Yeah.
You already know what team I'm not picking.
Okay, buddy.
I think it really depends on if Lugo.
I was going to say, this series
can
is going to
pitch.
come down to pitching.
Because it really is that their starting 2 pitchers are already gone through. They need a couple-day rest. We're at Waka, so they're at their 3. They'll probably do their 4 the next game, and then I'm assuming they go back
Yeah.
to the top. And I'm just like, okay, so we at some point just need to hope that Gil kind of turns it back on a little bit. I mean, he has been on, but just needs to crank it a little bit more.
Yeah. Also using Stroman and Nestor as relievers.
Nestor's hurt.
I didn't know that.
Rip.
Yeah, I believe Nestor Cortez is on the IL.
I genuinely have no idea.
He
I didn't
is.
know.
Are you sure he's on the IL?
I'm looking. 15 day.
Okay, yeah, he's out.
And this was 9 days ago.
Yo, who done?
So
If this goes to 5,
potentially,
potential return.
Right.
but yeah, I think it's gonna go to 5 though.
This is one that can definitely go to
think-
5.
It can definitely go to 5.
I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth. Some games are just going to be offensive onslaughts, and then some games are going to literally probably be like 2-1, 3-2.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a pitching battle.
Mm-hmm.
Moving over to the National League. The National League West. Oh, my goodness. This is... One of these teams is the most hated, and one of these teams has one of my favorite players right now. The Los Angeles Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani versus the San Diego Padres.
I really want to, and I'm going to out of spite because I just hate the Dodgers. I'm going to take the Padres.
Go Padres!
I really don't want to see the Dodgers do well.
And I'm bringing reasoning into this. I'm going to use actual logic so I can actually break down why.
It sounds like you've never done that before.
I know. How many times... Dan, we have hung out almost every day for a year and a half.
Yeah, that's true.
When have I used logic? I don't.
You use it sometimes. I give you more credit.
The Dodgers.
Yep.
Don't they always
Pitching
show?
is a problem for them. I do
It
not
is.
care.
It
Pitching
really is.
They have Flaherty. That's it.
Mhm.
Tyler Glasnow's hurt. Clayton Kershaw is way past his prime, and it's over for him. That's
Yeah.
it.
And if he pitches,
As we're-
you're in for a long night.
As where the Padres definitely have the better rotation.
Goslin's hurt.
It's not as good as the other teams in the playoffs right now.
Justin May's hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, they are.
this is a game where it's going to be an offensive battle.
Yeah.
And but there are two players that are key to the Dodgers in the playoffs. Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. One disappears, the other one disappears.
Yeah.
They both do not work at the same time. They don't.
For some reason.
And this is also Shohei Ohtani's first ever postseason appearance. I know it's Shohei.
First ever.
Yes.
Yep.
Since 2017. I've been watching this brother.
It took him 7 years to get to one playoff game.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Mike Trout's only won one playoffs game ever. He hasn't even won a series. He's only won one playoff
Just
game.
one game.
So, trust me, it sucks liking the best players in the world. And then if Shohei can do it in the playoffs, that's going to be a big help. And yes, Shohei is the MVP. He's the MVP of the Dodgers. He's not the MVP of the National League. Shohei doing the 50-50 and doing everything else isn't what brought the Dodgers here. It's everything else. It's Mookie being consistent. It's Freddie being consistent. But when it comes to playoff times, it's kind of like Judge, where these star players, they fall off and they have to resort to maybe if Kike Hernandez if they have to get a clutch hit off Kike. It's the players that wouldn't expect to make these plays in October do it, and the star players who get paid to make the plays in October don't. But there's one player on the San Diego Padres that has paid a lot of money to do exactly that, and that's Fernando Tatis Jr. I don't care what you say about PEDs. I don't care what you say about injuries. I don't care about any of that. Fernando Tatis Jr. is a top 5 player in the MLB right now, and he's going to prove it against the Dodgers. I love Fernando Tatis Jr. I love the San Diego Padres, and they're taking it to 5, and they're taking it to 4, and they're beating the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Look at that.
You going to say anything?
No, I just Googled him.
Fernando Tatis Jr.?
Fellow Dominican.
Yeah.
We'll be watching him with great interest.
Great interest. Like you'll like him, but you can never have him because they have
obviously.
They have Fernando Tatis locked up for like 12 years.
Yeah, I mean, I watch all my Dominican players. Ellie De La Cruz, that man's disgusting.
Right, it's 12 years.
Yeah. And I gotta admit, Padres fans better be so happy about one person in particular from the Juan Soto trade. Kyle Higashioka. He's an amazing man. I got to see him live hit a home run against the Twins a couple
Kyle.
years ago. What an amazing man that is. I mean, I felt horrible trading him, but oh my God, is he Padres legend now?
Yeah.
He is Padres legend, Kyle Higashioka.
All right. So, at Padres or Dodgers? I pick Padres.
You know what? I'll go Padres.
All right.
I want to go Padres. I really do. I really do, and it's really hard. You know what? Screw it. I'll go with my gut. Go Padres. I can believe. I can believe in somebody will kill the Giant.
But you have to, like, that 1, 2, 3 of Arise, Machado, and Tatis is insane.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I didn't know his contract was...
Yeah, no, he got paid.
Yeah, he got paid.
He got paid.
No, when they get paid, they get paid.
And now for what could be the best divisional series matchup.
Are you okay, Dan?
No, because the deserve to win-o meter?
Sabres to have it.
Sabres 60%.
Yeah, I told you they're playing well. It's just unfortunate.
The world hates the Buffalo Sabres. The world despises Buffalo Sabres.
Most likely.
Yep.
But now for what could be the best divisional series matchup. Are you eating while I'm about to introduce your team?
Yep, he's eating chips.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
I'm hungry.
Versus the New York Mets. I will break it down again using logic, baby. That's what I do here.
Is it, though?
No, it's what I do for this specific thing.
So you just bamboozled.
For this specific thing and this specific thing only is when I get logical.
I bet. Say no more.
The rotation of the Philadelphia Phillies is, I will say it, 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better. I will absolutely give you that. But when it comes to the lineup, and it comes to one of those clutch players, and when it comes to clutch hits, I know the Phillies have a lot of that. Bryce Harper does it. When you had Rhys Hoskins, when he was there, he did it.
Yeah, that made me cry.
He's gone. Alec Baum, Kyle Schwarber, Castellanos.
Look, if something bad happens, we know Castellanos is going to
A lot of bad things have happened recently.
No, Castellanos is hitting a home run tomorrow. Castellanos is hitting a home run tomorrow. But the only thing I have to say...
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man.
No.
It's about the Mets, baby.
It's about the Mets, baby.
All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go.
Love the Mets. Love the Mets. All about the Mets, baby.
It's not about the money,
But
Spider-Man.
I'm going to be... The Phillies absolutely have, no doubt in my mind, the way better just pitching staff in general.
Oh, yeah.
The better rotation, the better bullpen, the better closers. Because Edwin Diaz, as much as he can get the job done, he gives a heart attack to every single person watching that game.
Yep.
And that isn't a good closer. It's not. You can get the job done, but if you're allowing a base runner almost every time you're the closer, you're not a good closer. It's just not. It's factual. It's not debatable. Is if you let base runners on and you still are able to get the job done, I get it. I understand. Oh, he get the win, yeah. You still let those two base runners on. Like, It's not, you have lack of control, your accuracy's insane, and your power just transitions from you're throwing 89 to possibly 99. Like, makes me upset. But I'm going to be honest. I think currently, with the way everything is going, I think the Mets lineup is better than the Phillies. I think that home run for Pete Alonso is fantastic for his confidence going forward, especially heading into a match against the Phillies. Lindor should be National League MVP because that's someone that has actually been an MVP. For the actual definition of what an MVP award does, Lindor is that. He has been the most valuable player. Shohei isn't that for the Dodgers. They will still be winning games with or without him. The Mets do not make the playoffs and are not in this position without Francisco Lindor. Francisco Alvarez, who's having an amazing... He's his second year, because last year was his rookie year. He's having an amazing sophomore season. Mark Vientos, having a great season.
Despise him.
I know. And it's Jose Iglesias, who's having a tremendous season. Latin pop star, by the way.
Yep.
just released a remix version of his song with Pitbull. Cool.
He is friends with Pitbull.
When he can, and when he does, he's really clutch. Starling Marte.
Yep.
I think the lineup for the Mets, as it gets down from like the 1 and 4 down to like the 7, 8, 9, is just better. And to me, I think the Mets can capitalize more on that than they can pitching.
Yep.
And I think it's going to go to 5, but I'm taking the New York Mets.
I'm going to shockingly take the Mets. I really...
There's just something.
The Phillies just sometimes go out slow.
They do.
And it just can they keep up where they're going. I mean, the Mets are coming off just an electrifying win, and sometimes the momentum just carries
And
you.
I'm going to be honest. You guys did have the best record in baseball. Like, it was every time you guys would get it. But it wasn't like you guys were like, it wasn't like you were wowing people. Like, it just didn't feel like the Phillies were the best team in baseball.
No, because the Dodgers ended up as the best team in baseball.
But even at some points, even like I'll forget about the Yankees like 2-week weird little thing. But it's something happened.
No.
Oh.
It's okay. Power just missed wide.
But
that's all.
The Phillies did have the best record at multiple points in the season. But to me, the way they played and the way they won, I did not feel like they were the best team in baseball. I still felt like the Yankees were better. At points, the Dodgers were better. At points, the Guardians were better. So, with that, I just don't believe that this Phillies team is as good as at the window they've had the past 2-3 years.
Yep. One last thing on baseball before we move on, because it is 3:08.
Well, Chris needs to make his pick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm still picking the Phillies, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, Chris, I was like,
hey,
do we really
Eagles
need him
fan.
to pick?
It just, I mean, like you said, Frank, what I want to go back to is just like how they finished last season. I mean, they were hot in the playoffs and then they died down against the D-backs. If that happens in this playoff season, I mean, yeah, they're cooked.
Yeah.
I mean, they just got to come out on fire. They can't start off slow. They can't, slow down if they do come out on fire. But I think that's what it's just going to boil down to. It's just how Bryce Harper, his at-bats are, Schwarber's his bats, and just that whole lineup. Yeah. I mean, it's just going to depend on how they really perform, and I think that's just going to determine the outcome of this division.
Because pitching's not the problem. Pitching's not the problem for the Phillies. That I'll give them. They have probably, in my opinion, the best pitching staff in the MLB. But that lineup, to me, it feels inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mets here in Studio A. Chris obviously taking Red October over there. Man, I'm so excited, yo. I'm so excited.
Last thing, I found average ticket prices for the NLDS and the ALDS home games.
Are we getting lowest and highest? Or just
I got the whole thing.
Okay.
I got the whole list.
I do want to say you've been listening to The Blitz on 91.3 FM WBNY Buffalo's original alternative since 1982, brought to you by the Buffalo State Student Activity.
I'm going to kiss you.
That was amazing.
That's great.
Got you, buddy.
That was.
I just peeped the time.
I'll be honest. I got very much into baseball talk.
You did.
I got very much into my logical thinking.
Phillies are the most expensive ticket at $417.
You guys play in the hood.
Whoa!
I've been to the stadium.
So have I, buddy.
I thought I was gonna die.
Look, that's your hatred towards that city.
No!
You've said it before, buddy.
I have said it, haven't I?
Yeah.
So maybe if you just don't look at it like that, you'll be fine.
It's very hard not to.
Okay.
What are the other prices?
The San Diego Padres at $319.
You know what? For a game against the Dodgers, that's not bad. I mean, it's still expensive, but like for a playoff baseball game against the Dodgers, not bad.
The New York Mets at $293.
What? Don't tell me that
the Kansas City Royals for $256.
The team that should be. Hold on. Okay.
the Detroit Tigers
Hold on.
for $223.
I don't like where this is going.
No way.
The Cleveland Guardians.
No. These two teams cannot be the lowest tickets.
The New York Yankees
No!
at 177. And then the Los Angeles Dodgers at 154.
No.
Why?
No.
Why are they the two lowest?
No, because you know why? Those are fan base. Those are bandwagon prices.
Yikes.
No, but the bandwagons will pay more money to
Exactly. So, like, what are these prices?
screw you guys.
Especially in the Bronx.
And also, I saw
being
that
that cheap? Like, no way.
Also-
a playoff game?
also San Diego is limiting the ticket sales. They are not selling to anybody outside of like Orange County, and
Wow.
They're taking a page out of the Panthers playbook.
they are taking a page out of the Panthers
Screw you,
playbook.
Canada.
I'm like, they're back. The the stopping of opposing fans is back.
All right. Well, it is 3:12 here. It is a Friday. You know we have to start getting to our picks soon. Take a quick 3 minute break here, real quick. And then when we come back, we will have your picks, so you can go on like DraftKings or FanDuel and just like take the Blitz's advice. But so far, I think we're pretty spot on. So we could be making you some money right now. But keep listening to the Blitz here on 91.3 FM WBNY.
How do you spell Texans? That's 6 letters. That's 6 points. And you know how many points are in a touchdown? Boom! 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 And don't forget the extra point. Boom!
Und ja, kiss me die Miami Dolphins. Ja,
Wow, das ist gut.
die sind gut, ja. Wiener Schnitzel. Oh wait, no, give me the Chiefs.
It's Friday at 3 o'clock. You know what time it is. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! I remember the King winning, and they are going to demolish a team that is idiotic, horrible, bum, and by the end of it, you Jacksonville Jaguars will learn to bow down to the King!
I mean, I would say the Colts are better than the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm joking.
So is there bias going into this? Of course there is! It wouldn't be the Blitz without it! Welcome in to the Blitz Picks.
It's everyone's favorite bit here on Friday here at the Blitz on 91.3 FMWBNY. It's Blitz Picks. Joining me still in Studio A, everyone's best friend, Double D Dan Dale.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Over there in Studio B, he's still so magnificently beautiful and ethereal. Chris Giacabella. Oh, wait. You want to talk about breast?
It's okay, buddy.
No, it's not okay.
No, we got picks, bro. We got picks. It's okay.
No,
it's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay, Frank.
We'll talk about breast Monday.
No, it's not okay.
It's okay. Save
okay.
breast for Monday.
Yeah, we can save the big team breast.
Okay. All right, guys.
What?
Right.
They're excellent.
There we go. I haven't had queued up ready to go, baby. Yeah. We are week 5 already. Guys, it's blowing past us.
Yeah, it's already what are we, like a quarter through already?
20, I believe we're probably close to 27% now. 28?
Yeah,
Close
I
to
mean
that?
that's a
After
little
yesterday,
30?
probably 26.
little over a
27?
quarter.
Little over a quarter of the way, halfway already through the season.
Really flies by.
And we've got a decent little game. We got a decent little schedule this week. And
Got an all right schedule.
the first game. Ooh, it's not as good as the German. I'll be honest. It's gonna.
Are we not going to have
You gotta
London
play the
music?
yeah. You gotta play the background music.
Guys,
what are you doing?
I'm legitimately so sorry. I'm
Go save the queen, mate.
I don't.
It's okay. It's
What?
okay. It's the first one of the year. It's okay.
I looked up. I looked up just this.
Just this.
I don't. There's so many things called London. There's a band called October London.
October London.
October.
Oh,
London.
I know. Oh, I looked up Queen song and it's Queen.
Yeah, you forget there's a band called Queen.
That's crazy that I forgot there's a band called Queen. One of the best bands ever. Oh, I completely forgot. It's God Save the
What are
King
you
if you are
doing?
trying to
I got it.
find-
I got it.
Great Britannia.
The Sabres scored!
The comeback is on!
Yeah! Who scored?
Owen Power!
Opie.
Opie! Opie scored!
I was not expecting Owen Power to get the first goal of the season, but
Who
sure.
would have thought? Keep on playing the British music. It works.
It works.
It works.
All right. Welcome to NFL Sunday. I am Frank the Tank. Oh, guys, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Hold on. Pause. Everyone pause. Everyone pause. Pause the music. Pause the music. Everyone pause the music. Hold on.
Cut. Time out. Time out.
30-second timeout. English person.
All right. Oh, wow. Guys, I just don't have it like Germany. I just don't get it like that.
And there's
All right.
only one German game this year.
I know, it's a shame. Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday.
It's a bit Tuesday. It's a bit NFL Sunday.
Just
there we
think
go.
of KSI and Chris MD.
Just think of Chris MD out on the pitch. There we go. NFL Sunday. Here we are. Oh, yeah. We're back, baby. Groovy. This Sunday at 9:30 a.m. 9:30. That's it, Irish.
Man is just mixing every possible
single
accent.
This Sunday, we've got the New York Jets.
Oh, crikey.
That's Australian.
Oh my god. Oh my days. This is at Tottenham.
Oh my days.
Hotspur
Absolutely
Stadium.
splendid. You have the New York Jets
Runneth thy pockets.
versus the Minnesota Vikings. How intriguing of a game. There we go. I believe I have to be put of a posh accent on it. There we go. I have to enunciate to really draw out the Englishman. Aaron Rodgers of the New York Jets versus what perhaps to be a revenge game of quite some magnitude for former first-round pick Sam Darnold. The 4-0 Minnesota Vikings take on the...
Are we back in the revolutionary?
That's really all I've got here. Oil. That's all I've got.
Oreo? Fish and chips, mate.
A bit of fish and chips, mate. See, I can do this one pretty bloody well. But when it comes down to actually start talking, that's Irish. I just wanted.
Is it tea time?
It's about time for a pot of tea. Now,
I don't know what's going on
the
anymore.
Vikings sit at a nice record
never
of
have
4-0, the last undefeated team in the NFL. Now, the New York Jets sitting at a pitiful record of 2-2. I would say pitiful, absolutely dreadful, bloody hell. But do not count out the dog in Sam Darnold. I am taking the Minnesota Vikings against the New York Jets. Daniel, please confirm your pick.
God, I can't do an English accent. We tried it last year. It did not go well, so I'm not going to try this
I don't
year.
remember it going this badly for me.
It went badly for me.
I'm
That's
starting-
all that matters
I
to
believe
me.
I'm starting to pick it back up, but
Yes,
it's taken a little bit of a long toll to get here.
Good day.
Sir Daniel of House Dale, please confirm your pick for the New York Jets versus the Minnesota Vikings.
I'm gonna pick Minnesota. I don't think there's any surprise. I really think Aaron Rodgers has done nothing to show any New York Jet fan happiness.
Yes.
Sam Darnold gives me more happiness than anything else, and he was a New York Jet one day.
Indeed, he was.
Indeed. So really, I just think Sam Darnold's gonna get his revenge, and then after the game, Aaron Rodgers is gonna go up to Brian Flores and say, "Wow, those schemes are amazing."
Brilliant from you, Daniel. Now, Sir Christopher from House Giacobello. Please.
What an Italian name for an
confirm your pick for the New York Jets.
Absurd right here.
Versus Minnesota Vikings.
I think the Minnesota Vikings are going to take it here in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
That's a pretty good accent. I cannot lie, ladies and gentlemen.
That is actually really good.
I watch a lot of Sidemen. I should be better at this.
I should be too.
I think it's going to be an... I can't say. I'm not going to say.
I love that Dan TDM.
All three of us, we watch a lot of English footballers.
Yep.
English YouTubers.
I watch a lot of commentators.
We should be
as well.
what they call skilled at this, but it's lacking a bit of from us.
It's very hard.
I believe I'm starting to pick it up.
Are you?
But it's taking a little bit of
if you want to go back 300 years.
Call me Sir Theodore. There's a Sidemen reference if you watch. Blocked. You've been virtually blocked. Christopher, please do confirm your pick for this game.
My brother in Christ. I picked Minnesota.
Of course, he did pick Minnesota. That is my apologies, Sir Giacobello. Brilliant from all three of us. Minnesota goes... Where are they?
5-0.
Oh, okay. No, they're at the U.S. Bank Stadium. The Minnesota Vikings improved to an impressive 5-0 record with Sam Darnold at helm of the quarterback position. And the Vikings beat the New York Jets. Or should I say, the New Amsterdam Jets.
Or the Pish Posh Jets.
Time for tea. All right, that's it for the English people.
That was an 8-minute bit right there.
Time to get out of that good old stinking England. Let's bring it back here, boys.
It will be back next week.
To England?
Yep.
No!
England.
Do we not have a Germany game?
What's the German game?
What's the
German game
game,
is not
lad?
until week 7, I
Oh,
believe.
so we got 2 more weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right, it's fine.
Crikey!
All right, beautiful 20-minute, by the way. That was great. Or 10-minute bit. That was fantastic. I love that from us. We need just clip that. Just clip that.
Yeah, we need that somewhere in our intro.
I need that as put that as a 10-minute special on Spotify or a 10-minute special on the YouTube.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
The name's Bond.
Yeah,
James Bond.
Actually,
why could I do that?
Sorry.
I couldn't do that.
Sorry, I was wrong. It's actually England this week, England next week, England the week after, and then Germany's not till week 10.
Bloody hell.
Week 10.
I'll wait to make my move.
Oh my god. That game.
Bloody hell, David. You scared me.
It's that game.
David, I was maybe piss my pants. My pantaloons are on fire.
What?
Runneth thy pockets.
Oi, bruv, runneth thy pockets, mate.
Bruv, what you doing, mate?
Before the bloods absolutely crap on you. All right, back to the States, baby. Now, next game.
America.
Next game. It's a toilet bowl. It's the Carolina Panthers versus the Chicago Bears.
Red Rocket, baby.
Red Rocket versus busted.
Versus I like to paint my nails, Caleb Williams.
Because I think the busted, what Tanner used to say, the busted makes me feel good, has to be transpired over to Caleb Williams because he's busted, and it does perhaps make me feel good.
Frank, where's thy music?
Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
There we go.
I'm taking Chicago Bears.
Gross.
All right, man. Calm down. William. My name's Willie Willinger. That's going to be my name for... Oh, no. I'm not going to take Sir Theodore. For every England game from here on out, I will be...
Sir Frankington...
Sir Francis...
Lopezington.
Lobo. The 17th.
The 17th.
Oh my god.
Dang. Wow, that's a lot of Franklin Lobos.
What a name to keep going.
Smell like public
In the generation.
transportation. I'm taking Chicago Bears over the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone else
I
want to
don't know.
talk?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know what this rotation is.
We're
You
in
didn't really
I forget,
specify
it's mine
that.
next. I forgot.
Sure, Dan, then Chris. God.
You know what? I'm going to take the shockingly surprising Carolina Panthers.
That's disgusting.
I'm really going to take Andy Dalton for a second week in a row. Wait, what am I? No, I'm going Chicago.
There
Never
we
mind.
go.
I
Thank you
lied.
so much.
I'm going Chicago.
God.
Chicago has a 10 times better defense, and
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No, never mind. I was in Andy Dalton land. Please forgive me.
I'm still picking the Panthers.
All right.
All right.
I don't care. Red Rocket is going to bring a win in Chicago. Caleb Williams hasn't shown me anything.
No.
Panthers, I think, got a better offense with Andy Dalton.
Ooh. Weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I disagree.
Better than Bryce Young.
Obviously. Bryce Young's not the problem, but still not good. Moving on.
Okay.
Please get this creep off the football field. Someone end his career. Deshaun Watson of the Cleveland Browns take on the ever so impressive Jaden Daniels of the Washington Commanders. Hey guys, I might shock you here. I'm taking the Washington Commanders.
Whoa!
Jaden Daniels, a front runner for Rookie of the Year. If things keep going his way, could sneak his way into possible MVP talks. If things continue playing out the way they have for the Commanders. Solid defense, by the way. And finally, him and Scary Terry connection. That's scary to me for the rest of the NFL. NFL, NFC, I say whatever.
Kind of mixing both, but it's okay.
I'm taking the Washington Commanders over the Cleveland Browns.
I agree. Washington has just been way too impressive to start. Especially that there's a chance that Myles Garrett is out this game. He won't be 100% if he does play. I really think Washington can do it. Jaden Daniels has been shockingly amazing. I mean, better than Caleb Williams has been this year. So I don't like Cleveland in any way, shape, or form. Washington's defense is meh, but I think they're meh enough to do it.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't like Washington, but I'm still going to pick them. I mean, what they've shown is just what people have not expect. I mean, Jaden Daniels has just been shutting up critics with his play. I mean, he's been phenomenal. I mean, he won the Heisman last year in college, and it's been showing. I know there's no Heisman in the NFL, but just his play has just been phenomenal as a rookie. And with Dane Quinn at the helm, their defense has really, really stepped up.
Fully agree, Christopher. Up next,
So clean sweep. Washington all around.
an AFC East matchup between the Hawk Tua Dolphins
Oh, jeez.
or the we don't have enough Hawk Tua Dolphins versus the Jacoby Brisket, thumbs emoji, New England Patriots.
Can this game end in a tie?
Shocking. I wish. But I'm going to take the New England Patriots.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots here too.
You weren't saying anything, so of course I'm going to let him skip you. How dare you?
Yeah, I just
don't
kind
look-
of saw you look. I thought
don't
you were
look
watching the
shocked.
game, Dan. You
Don't look-
kind of
don't look
looked
shocked.
into it, buddy. You looked into it.
All right. Fair reasoning.
Remember,
I'm going to shockingly take Snoop Huntley. I think Snoop Huntley becomes Snoop Dogg, and he becomes a dog to Tyreek Hill, and oh my God, does he pass him the ball. I don't think New England's defense is anywhere good. David Andrews is hurt. Don't think that's going to help in any way. New England just, unless if Drake May comes in and saves the day from Jacoby Brisket.
Mayo Man.
No, that's a different man. Really, I don't have anything I like about New England. I really don't. So I'm going to take Miami.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Well, I mean, it's two AFC East teams, so he had to pick one.
I picked the Saints and Falcons last week to tie. Up next, the Joe Flacco's back, baby. Indianapolis Colts.
This is our Colts.
This is our team.
We bleed blue.
I'm ending it there. We can't go any farther.
Don't forget the nay, bro. You got to do the nay.
versus the, I cannot believe they're 0-4 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Just donuts. Enjoying those donuts.
So, run the ball more with Travis Etienne, and perhaps maybe you'll win. But also, I don't really know anymore. I cannot tell. Trevor Lawrence? Hey. Let's get things real quick here. All right. Start throwing the ball better. It's as simple as that. You are a Heisman winner. You won a national championship. You should be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. But you're not playing like it right now.
He's paid like one.
You're paid like supposed to be the greatest quarterback of all time. But you're playing like a very below average quarterback right now, Trevor Lawrence. So guess what you have to do? Pick it up.
I really think
I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You know what? Jonathan Taylor has been reported out for this game.
Trey Sermon
is now the RB1. They say it's going to be a running back by committee room. If Richardson plays, oh God. If Joe Flacco gets to start, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I don't think it's enough. I don't think Indy looked great against Pittsburgh and barely escaped a loss. I'm going to take Jacksonville as well. I think Brian Thomas is going to have a 2-touchdown day. You know, I think Kirk probably gets above 50 yards for a game and a first time in quite some time. So, give me Jacksonville.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick the Jags here too. Obviously, love me some Dougie P. I think seeing that this team is down 0-4, he's going to definitely make some big changes. And Dougie P's, I think, is just going to turn the Jags around this week, and we're going to see the Jags come out with a win.
Better.
Hopefully, if Trevor Lawrence doesn't play the way he's been playing.
Now, there's this random 1 p.m. game, but I'll save that for later.
Very random.
Very random. Just a weird game that we shouldn't talk about right now until the very end of the show. Up next, a game that has massive implications for AFC rankings. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. And yes, we know how the Bills game turned out against the Ravens, but to the Bills' defense, they literally had no defense.
Yep.
Literally
You
zero.
said it.
Yep.
Quite literally a zero.
Yep.
Do the Bengals also have a defense? No. But usually when these two teams play, Joe Burrow kind of busts out. And I think Jamar Chase is finally going to start, stop acting like a little crybaby. T. Higgins can finally probably start doing something. And let's get the Bengals back on the roll, baby. Give me Cincinnati beating the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm going to go, shockingly, with the King!
Oh, yeah.
Shocking, right?
All right. Should have seen that one coming. Wasn't prepared. Hold on. Okay. Was not prepared. That's my bad, everyone.
Oh my God, is he gonna run?
Ladies and gentlemen, he really just jumped out of his chair.
And he's gonna score against the Cincinnati Bengals because the Cincinnati Bengals, who is their defense? What is their defense? Where is their defense? How is their defense bad?
Cody Ford.
Huh?
Bum.
Cody Ford defense.
Oh, he's an
offensive lineman.
Come on, guy.
My God.
Anquan Bolton.
T. Higgins is Mr. IR. Jamar Chase is too worried about a contract. Who's their running back? Mr. I was the Buffalo Bill, and the other one is I sometimes get on the field. And then who's their tight end? Mike Gesicki? Mr. I don't know how to gritty? Oh my God. The King is going to walk up to every single one of them, especially the dollar store reject Slim Shady, and he's gonna slap him and go back home, you bums! Go! Run! And Derek's gonna chase him out of the stadium like, you better get going, because he's gonna score a 60-yard touchdown! Derrick Henry is gonna make sure the Bengals bow down to the King! Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take Baltimore here, too. I just don't see Cincinnati coming out with the win here. I mean, I think Baltimore's going to build from that momentum from the game last week. And Dan said it. Derrick Henry is just going to have another game. He's going to make that face that they... Did you see that face he made? Like, it was trending all over Twitter.
No.
It was like,
Who?
oh my God, I got to find it. Hold on.
Oh, when he's running.
Yeah, when he was running.
They
it
got a
was
picture
face.
of him running just straight,
It
and
was-
it's terrifying.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah, you can just run to the touchdown. I'm not even going to
You know
bother.
what? Here you go. Here's a wide open lane for you. Please don't hurt me, sir.
Oh,
God, I got to find
Oh,
it.
God.
I got to find
His
it.
eyes are bulging
Oh,
out of
you
his
see
head.
it?
Yeah,
You just
it's-
found
Oh, my.
it?
It's
Yep.
insane.
Oh, my.
That's a man on a mission.
That is a man on a mission.
All right. Up next, the Minshew Mania-led Las Vegas Raiders versus the... I don't even have anything for this Broncos team. I've got nothing. They have 2 wins, which is pretty insane.
Winsane.
The 2 insane Denver Broncos. I will never, ever die on Minshew Mania. If there's 20 fans of Minshew, I'm alive. If there's 1 fan of Gardner Minshew, I'm still kicking and breathing somewhere. If there's 0 fans of Gardner Minshew, then I'm 6 feet under, baby. I'm taking the Las Vegas Raiders, and more importantly, I'm taking Minshew Mania. Daniel.
I'm going to take a guy that is referred to as your guy, Frank. And it's not Gardner Minshew. It's Bo Nix.
He did have high praise for him.
He did have high praise for him. He loves Bo Nix. And I'm going to take him. I'm going to shockingly take Bo Nix to do something. Maybe a touchdown. He hasn't heard of that before from except for last week where he threw his first one. So, really, I think this Raiders defense is horrible. They're without Adams. They're without Crosby. They're without Zamir White looks doubtful. I think the Raiders are just going to have a tough time. They're going to have a very tough time. So give me Denver. Give me the Denver Broncos, where we have Bo Nix cooking in the kitchen, and he's not going to burn the stadium down like Russ did.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Dan. Here, I'm gonna also pick Denver. I just don't look the whole Devontae Adams situation, the whole defensive side of the ball that Dan alluded to. No Crosby. I don't see Las Vegas coming in here and winning this game. I really don't. I'm sorry, Frank.
It's fine. There's breaking news. There's massive breaking news in the baseball world.
Oh, in the baseball world?
In terms of who's starting tomorrow for certain games.
Oh.
New York Mets starting pitcher Kodai Senga, the owner of the Ghost Fork, is starting tomorrow.
He's back?
He's back!
Oh my God!
Kodai Senga's back! Oh, you guys
Talking
are
about
screwed! That was their only ace of all year, and he's been... the Phillies are screwed! Oh, no, but I'm so sorry. Oh, my God, that's the only person that could actually do anything for the Mets on the pitching side of the ball.
Buddy.
Oh, my God.
The game hasn't even started yet.
Oh, my God. You don't understand how good Kodai Senga is.
Okay, this is playoff baseball.
Exactly.
It's a completely different season, buddy.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to wait and see what he does. Okay.
All right, breaking news. That is breaking news. Kodai Senga is back for the Mets. All right, next game. And a little NFC West divisional matchup. We're actually bums, but no one's wanting to admit it except people at the Blitz, San Francisco 49ers. And we're better than the San Francisco 49ers, but only people at the Blitz are proud to admit it. Arizona Cardinals.
Jeez.
And for that reason alone, because I'm not afraid to say it, the Niners are bums and the Cardinals are better. Currently, in this moment of time, I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals to beat the San Francisco 49ers.
I think San Francisco has found their way.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I just believe in big blank Purdy. I mean, Brock Purdy is just a dog, and he's going to finally have a healthy Debo. Maybe Brandon Ayuk, who now will learn the system. George Kittle. George Washington Kittle. And you know what?
Is there any news on him?
He's playing.
He is?
And then Jordan Mason. Mr. I have come in clutch for Mr. I have no legs McCaffrey. Oh, man. Fred Warner. I'm calling it. Pick 6 for Fred Warner. Go San Fran.
I think with this game being in San Fran, I'm going to have to lean that way. That's all I got.
All right. Cowards. Cowards, I tell you. Up next, the Danny Penny-led New York Giants versus he ain't never writing you back. You ain't never getting that text. Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks.
Should we all just say it?
Upset alert! No, I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks. Are we crazy? Are we insane over here? Well, are we dumb?
I was about to take a drink
and throw it up.
If you're saying Giants,
You
I'm
stopped
doing a
for that one.
Absolutely not. We're not dumb here. All right, we do know sports. All right, but if you think you know sports, call in at 716-878-5104 to disagree with any of our picks here. But so far, we're killing it. So use our picks to make money, like I will, but probably not. It's obviously the Seattle Seahawks. Are we dumb? No, of course not. So that's why we're picking the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah,
There's
same.
no way.
Oh!
No Devin Singletary. No Malik Neighbors.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
They're screwed.
Yeah,
They're
and
screwed.
it's in Seattle. I just don't see Daniel Jones, 3 interceptions, 2 pick
Tommy
sixes.
DeVito is going to come out of the second half locker room.
I hope
Tommy
not.
Cutlets, baby!
Tommy Cutlets.
I'll be honest. Of all like the weird backup quarterbacks that we have, that everyone has like a song or like a little gimmick to them, he's my least favorite. I hate Tommy DeVito.
Why?
I do not know why. Not Italian.
It's
Has nothing to do with being Italian.
It's like how I hate Mark Vientos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why do you hate the Tommy, though?
But first off, you're wrong. I love Ben DiNucci.
Who doesn't love
Is he
Ben
even on a
DiNucci?
team right now?
It does not matter.
He used to be a Buffalo Bill.
I was glazing.
He used to be.
I was glazing Josh Dobbs all last year.
God, that guy Josh Dobbs, just absolutely amazing in the NFL.
Joe Flacco, literally the greatest ultimate backup quarterback of all time. Like,
Is he?
there's just something about Tommy DeVito I just do not like. I think it's just him as a
Is it
player.
his face?
No. I think it's just him as a player. Because I don't understand what everyone sees. I do not get it. I don't get this, if Tommy DeVito's in, the Giants are an actually well-run team. No, you're not. No, they're not. Tommy DeVito literally does nothing he does less than what Daniel Jones can do. I do not care. All right, up next, the Green Bay Packers versus the Rams. I'm sorry, L.A. Rams. That's my mistake. Man, this is actually like the one game so far like I actually do not know. But you know what? Jordan Love is back, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Man. I'm gonna go the LA Rams beat the Green Bay Packers. I truly have no reasoning for this. I have nothing to back off on this. I think the Rams win.
I'm going to go to the Packers because the Packers' defense has been shockingly good. The Rams are also without, again, Kupp and Nakua.
Yep.
I don't know.
Both of them are still out? Packers.
Yeah.
Their defense doesn't.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yep,
I didn't know both of them were
Okay,
out.
so clean
both
sweep.
of them are still out.
We all pick Packers
Sorry,
because I was
Packers.
going to say Packers
Remember,
too.
the Rams' leading receiver right now. Does anybody want to take a guess?
Isn't it Whitting?
No, it's not Whittington.
It's Bobby Trees is on the team.
Nope.
Who?
I like to dance and have a tutu.
Tutu Atwell?
Tutu
Atwell.
What?
He is the leader of this room with Kobe Parkinson, the tight end, and then Kyron running the ball out of the backfield like normal. But I gotta admit, it's
I don't
bad.
know what to say.
It's bad.
So everyone's Packers.
So yeah,
I don't know what to say.
But what are you going to say?
Well, I was picking Packers.
I just didn't know. Love you. Up next, Sunday Night Football, the Cowboys versus the Steelers. Uh-oh. I think The Pittsburgh Steelers win the game, but CeeDee Lamb has 2 touchdowns.
No.
I'll make a little bet on that. CeeDee Lamb has 2 touchdowns.
Are you putting that in your parlay?
I mean, I'm just going to take CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown score.
But not 2 touchdowns?
No. No, God, no.
But you just said he was going to get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. That's blitz pick. That doesn't count in real life money. That doesn't count on, no.
Isn't that
No.
just a contradicting? Or
No, it's not.
Okay. All right. Proceed.
I'm saying
Proceed.
in my parlay, CeeDee Lamb, anytime touchdown score. He'll get 1 for sure. I'm just saying on here he gets 2. Financially, I'm not putting that on him. No. I almost did it again. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know why. TJ Watt is going to, I think he's going to wreak havoc.
It's Freaky Friday.
Dan, hurry, please, before I do it again. It's changing.
Let me take over.
Oh,
Tag me.
Tag team. Tag him in.
I'm going to take I hate Pittsburgh, and I hate how well they're doing. They don't need to be doing this well. I'm facing Justin Fields in fantasy this week because of Alex. I want them to do utter dog.
Just because you're playing someone in fantasy.
Look, I don't need Justin Fields until Dak Prescott is on bye week 7. So until then, I don't care. I just really think that Pittsburgh has just been playing the slow game. And the slower. And at some point, Dallas is going to be like, nope, welcome to the NFL, mother effer.
Oh my God.
And I think Mike Zimmer has to prove that he's actually a good defensive coordinator this week, or else there are talks. Because, oh my God, has this defense been utter poop? So,
I agree with
I'm
you.
going to take Dallas just as that they need to win. They need to win.
I agree with you. 100%.
I cannot agree with Dan because I'm picking Pittsburgh. Yeah! I don't want Dallas to win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the only reasoning I have.
If it helps you out, I don't really care. That's not what I'm picking them. But like, if it helps you, it helps you.
Heinz Field.
That's crazy.
Oof.
Luke, just quick update on the Sabres Devils game right before we end it. Right before we get to the final pick of the season. The game. Everyone shut up.
There has to do his royal decree.
There is we do?
I mean,
we
there
already
is a
did
royal
it.
decree.
I thought we already did
it. No.
Oh.
No.
But
if we have time.
It's pro hockey, right? Who does it? It's hockey. What is it?
What?
Who does it?
It is Money Puck, I believe.
Money Puck. That's couldn't think of the name. They do a deserve to win meter for the game. The Sabres had a 76.23.
Deserve to win?
Deserve to win the game.
Wow.
Devils 23.7.
But the Devils did win 4-1. But I understand that results matter. But if that doesn't give you at least a little bit of hope of the way the Sabres played, and that all they need to do is just fix the mistakes on offense and just get the puck in the back of the net, that's it.
Yep.
They're a solid team.
You hate to see it.
Guys, I believe we missed a game, and that's on me.
We did.
That's truly on me. That's my apologies. But maybe it's the best game. Just maybe.
Maybe it's the game.
Perhaps it's the game of Sunday.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and
shout,
throw your hands up and
shout,
throw your head back and
shout.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah. Buffalo's happy now.
We're on the move now. The Bills are happy now. They made it happen now. We got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We got the spirit. Sometimes it happen now. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey!
let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo!
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo!
The Bills make me wanna
Shout! Let's go, baby. It's Buffalo versus the world here. They take on an old lover.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know about that.
I would say old lover.
Maybe at the beginning.
Yeah, it's an old lover. Love, it's a toxic relationship. Everyone's had one of those. We've all had one of those.
You're toxic.
Iconic, Dan.
All right. They take on the Houston Texans. And more importantly, Stephon Diggs.
Who?
Oh, I forgot. An absolute bum. No, I can't lie. He's actually been kind of balling out a little bit. But this is massive. This is a big test-it game. Big prove-it game in the AFC. Because, obviously the loss last week does not help. But this game matters a lot. Because the Texans are kind of struggling a little bit. They've been struggling a little bit, So this is a big matchup for the AFC to see who is, one of the true big heavyweights in this division. They both are, but who is better than the other? And listen, no matter what they say, in my opinion, I think the Bills want revenge. And for that, I'm taking the Buffalo Bills in Houston. Alex Miley of the Shot Clock Show will be there. Buffalo versus Houston. Buffalo versus the world, baby. From the world, baby. Give me Buffalo. What's happening right now?
I remember.
You're a Bills fan.
Long time ago.
Yes, Daniel.
And there
in a galaxy
was a man who was new to the playoffs.
Descended upon the heavens.
Get his first play against the Houston Texans. And he looked disheveled. He looked like he had to make all the plays. And that man has grown into a man who you see today who has 0 interceptions on the season. Has decided to spread the ball. And that man, Josh Allen, will lead us to victory. Because, you may think of the one lover who is there, but there is 2 other lovers who will not be there to see the dominance of the Bills. Jerry Hughes is out. Bobby Trees is out. Joe Mixon is out. And they have a bunch of questionables, too. Oh, my God. A bunch of questionables. Damian Pierce, Titus Howard, Dylan Horton, Kurt Hinch, Jake Hansen. Half of those people, I don't even know who the heck they are.
Dare Ugumawale?
But you know what? I believe in this team because there is a chance that on Sunday, a very, maybe small chance, but a chance that both Terrell Bernard and Teron Johnson are back on the defense. But that does come with sacrifice with Ed Oliver being ruled out.
Well, we haven't gotten to that yet. We have 2 minutes left. We can figure it. We can punch that.
But I will take the Bills in a dominant fashion.
Ooh, dominant fashion.
And I will actually give a score for this game.
Ooh. That's very rare. Drum roll, please.
5-14.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What do you mean? That's very doable.
They don't have a run game. They don't have Joe Mixon. They have a Diggs, a Tank Dell, and a Nico Collins. You know what? We have a Rasul Douglas, a Cole Bishop, and a Christian Benford.
I think it's going to be... Bills win. I said already. I just think it's going to be closer. That's it.
I think the Bills are winning by $1 billion.
All right.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Bills.
And that concludes...
No!
Blitz picks. Whoa. What are we talking about? But it is also time to perhaps bring back out Sir Francis Lobo the 17th.
Oh, my God.
Daniel, please wait for the fanfare. Wait for his lips to be perched. Daniel.
I do decree that there are injuries.
Ah, yes.
Josh Allen, left hand, full, no game status. Yeah, we also now clap, Chris.
We now clap at his blade.
Woo!
Linebacker, Terrell Bernard, pectoral, Limited, questionable.
Ooh, I don't know if questionables.
We clap at everything.
We clap everything.
Yes, Christopher, we clap at
We-
everything.
Okay, lad. I apologize.
Dion Dawkins tackled. Hamstring. Did not practice. Limited. Full. No game status. Defensive tackle. Austin Johnson. Oblique. Did not practice. Out. Quarterback Teron Johnson. Forearm. Limited. Questionable. Defensive tackle Daquan Jones. Vet rest. Did not practice. No game status. Quentin Morris, who's becoming my Cam Lewis a long time ago. Shoulder. Full. No game status. And Oliver. Defensive tackle hamstring. Limited. Did not practice. Out. Safety, Taylor Rapp, concussion, did not practice, out!
That one feels wrong.
It does.
That one felt wrong.
Wide receiver, Khalil Shakir,
No!
did not practice, out!
I am not clapping for that one.
Mitchell Trubisky, knee, full, no game status. And I do decree that that is the end of the royal decree.
Thank you, Sir Daniel of House Dale.
You have done your house a great service.
You got a little bit Scottish there.
I'm very sorry.
Yes. Please, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay safe.
God save the Queen.
God save. She's dead.
Bring her back!
Thank God for that one. Thank God for that one.
America!
America, damn it. You know,
Oh, yeah.
this is our sport, baby.
Can we get a, like...
God damn it, this is our sport.
Can we get, like, an eagle cawing?
Yeah. Yeah.
This man died making a noise.
Deep breath, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to Blitz here at 91.3 FM WBNY Buffalo. Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. I've been your host, Frank the Tank. Everyone, do we want to give social or are we just cutting it out? The mics are still on. Hey, you know what, boys? That was a great episode.
That really was.
It was.
Unfortunately, no breast talk.
No breast talk,
No
but
breast.
We will get breasts
we will
on
get
Monday.
breast. We will.
I'm hot.
You'll be damned if you do not get your breasts on Monday. Soccer team losers, get out of your head. But that was Danielle Cristacabello. Two fantastic, lovely, lovely people. Hey, what a Friday we're having. It's going to get even better this Sunday when the Bills destroy the Houston Texans. And hockey season, we're in it, baby. Sabres back. Next Tuesday, you get the start of the regular season by the Florida Panthers facing the Boston Bruins. We'll talk more about that on Monday, obviously.
Oh, I have one last thing.
Okay.
If you so do inclined to listen to my voice and you know what Evan Harrington sounds like, we will be back here tomorrow. Not here, but in Erie, PA, covering the Buffalo State Bengals football team against the Mercyhurst Lakers. That is their name. So that will be live from 1 to whenever the game ends.
Oh.
Oh.
No, you're good. I didn't.
Everyone tune in to listen to Sir Daniel of
Okay.
Housedale.
All right.
Is that my name?
That's enough out of everyone. Have a beautiful Friday afternoon. Stay safe this weekend. Drink responsibly if you are of age. I don't know what this bit is. I don't know why I'm trying to. I've never said that before.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Drink irresponsibly if you want. I don't really care. I'm not your father. I'm not your father. I don't care what you do. But what I do care that you do is listen to the Blitz on 91.3 FM WBNY. We love you. Except if you live in Canada. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. We'll see you here back on Monday.